The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The first run for Alexander Madison. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with Madison. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, it's Madison. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Trying to get it Towers. And it'll be third down. Man in motion here is Tucker. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Here's Tua to open with a throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the 1st down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the ground, Abdullah. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. On play action, O'Connell. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive, so they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A play fake. Now a loose football. Threw it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate that ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete to River Craycraft. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down. From the gun, here's Tua. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, able to secure a really nice catch.
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on 3rd down. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. O'Connell to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Hill brought in motion. Throwing is Tua. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. 12 yards there and a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short, one of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it, but a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Tua. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Tua, going to give it to Achane. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Abdullah. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Marshall is on the move. On 1st down, it's O'Connell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. What can they do here on third down and 7? Now O'Connell. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. First and 10 now from the 36. Marshall is on the move. Here's a run with Abdullah. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Handoff, it's Madison. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
They go play action. It's O'Connell. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On first and 10, here's Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They motion the slot man left. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Oh, maybe a free play. He'll look to throw it. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage They may have jumped the gun. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's H.A. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. Second and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to run it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 3rd and 2, Tagovailoa. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That is caught by the tight end. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Miami. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Abdullah now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run Abdullah. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's O'Connell. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, They don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the give, this is Madison. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Marshall is on the move. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That is brought in inside the 20, and they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Abdullah now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is O'Connell. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
In motion, that's the tight end there.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Madison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On play action, O'Connell. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They face 2nd down and 7. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 2nd down, O'Connell. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. O'Connell to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. O'Connell to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will cut into that lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll take this to about the 28. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Third down and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
A run here with Abdullah. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. On second down, here comes Madison. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down. They'll stick with Madison. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But the mark says first down. Now O'Connell. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On the ground, it's Madison. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, Man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. Third and 6. Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for O'Connell. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. Here comes 3rd and 6. On the ground, Abdullah. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. The Raiders send their punt team out, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua going to give it to Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Hill brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They motion a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Looking underneath for Achane.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, a run with Madison. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Abdullah. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Second down and 8. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's 2nd and 9. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Throwing on 2nd down, O'Connell. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run Abdullah. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's O'Connell. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, went in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, on third down, it's O'Connell. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's going to have a Raiders first down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Again, it's Madison. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll run right side with Madison. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion.
In trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Hill brought in motion. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They're all set to punt this one away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now Madison. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down forthcoming. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a run with Abdullah. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Vegas.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Third and long. Hill brought in motion. 3rd and long. And here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Here's a give to Achane. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
2 and out on 1st down. Ooh.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On the carry, here's Achane. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A fresh set of downs to work with. First down and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Once again, it's Achan. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. Now an opening past the 30. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now, on 2nd and long. To throw is O'Connell. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He completes it to Marshall. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. And here comes 4th down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. So a win here for the Dolphins. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.